What we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating a birch tree on top of a snowbank. We're going to do this by using masking tape. And I'm using this black masking tape so that you can easily see it. However, you're going to be using just regular masking tape. I'm just using this black masking tape so that you can see it on the video, because white on white is a little bit hard to see. So you're just going to peel off some masking tape. Now if we would just stick it to the page, it would stick too much and we want to be able to peel it off. And we're using this masking tape to leave the white paper white, so it will look like white snow in a white birch tree. So what we're going to do so that this tape isn't too sticky is we're going to put it on our clothes, and jeans work great, or you can do your sleeve, and then you just peel it right off, and that takes some of the stick off. To just put it on your clothes and then peel it off. It takes off enough of the stick that you'll be able to peel it off of this paper when the time comes. Then what you're going to do is you're going to be tearing it down the middle of the tape to create a rough edge, because in nature the edge of things are not perfectly straight. They're a little bit rough. Now if it comes off in pieces, that's okay. What you can do is just put it together, and I'm going to make the snowbank first. Like that. Then I'm going to start building the tree, and we're going to take the tree all the way up. So I start by building the trunk of the tree. And I can leave a little bit of space between the two sides of the trunk of the tree. You can build it all the way up, or you can make it a little bit skinnier and just have it like that. That's what I think I'm going to do. Now trees don't end like that. They taper off into different branches. And the branches get smaller the further out they are. So they're nice and thick towards the trunk of the tree, and then they get smaller, skinnier out here. So then you'll need to get some more tape, which I'll have set up for you at the supply table. Don't forget to put it on some fabric. Push it onto that fabric really well, and then take it off. Then you're just going to start making skinny strips of rough edge tape. See how that's a straight edge there? So then I would want to find another straight edge to put up against it. And I want these to sort of come to points, because sticks come to these skinny little points. See how I put the two straight edges together to leave that rough edge? Now I've got two rough edges right there. Rough edge on both sides. And I can put that there. I'm just building this tree up. And there's a straight edge, so I'm going to have to put a straight edge next to it. Make a nice thick branch here. I want to get these tiny little pieces of tape here, make great branches. See, that's going to be a great little branch. That'll be a great little branch right there. You don't want anything that just stops right there. You want it to come to a point. And it's okay if these overlap, because branches overlap each other. Then you're going to get a couple of nice pieces of tape, and without tearing them, you're just going to put them on your cloth and then just put them below your horizon line to make sure that no paint gets on your white snowbank, because it would not make sense for there to be sky on your snow. Then you're going to get your paints, and you have red, blue, and purple. Now, the nice thing about watercolors is even if there's not very much, there's still plenty there, because watercolors, a little bit goes a long way. Make a nice little bump for your sun, then add some purple for your twilight sky, and some blue. Now, I don't have a piece of tape in between my tree, in the middle of my tree, but you probably should put a piece of tape in the middle of your tree to make sure that you absolutely do not get any paint in your tree. And then you're just going to finish painting. Then get a tray, and actually you're going to be working on, you can work on your tray the whole time if you'd like. And you're going to put some salt down, and you're going to shake lots and lots of salt on that very, very wet piece of paper. When you're all done with the salt, take the tray with your piece of paper on it and put it in the drying rack. Okay, now that your painting has dried, you're going to peel off all of the tape, and you're going to peel this off slowly and carefully so that it doesn't rip. If it does rip the paper off a little bit, that's no big deal. But hopefully you made it so it's not too sticky, so it will not rip the paper. See here, that was too sticky. I didn't put enough fabric on it or take enough of the stick away. And then you've got this nice white tree. Now, while it's still on the tray, I want you to brush all the salt off just with your hand. Then go dump the salt in the trash can. Then you're going to take a fine tip Sharpie, very skinny Sharpie, and you're going to draw little half smile lines for that bark. And wherever there's a joint, you're going to draw a line like this, a curved line, wherever there's a joint, which means wherever two branches meet. Draw these little half smiles, just like you're going to go make a smile all the way across the tree, but then you stop. Except for where there's a joint, and then you make a full smile. And then you're going to paint a shadow, just a diagonal line with the shadow paint. Cross in a diagonal line this way. you're going to paint a shadow on this side of the tree and under the branches, on the bottom side of some of those branches. Just like that.